Hey, what is up guys? You're watching Our Future and now I will talk why Pluto is not a planet anymore. If you are young, then you would have been taught in school that there are only 8 planets. But if you are old enough, then you would have been taught that there are 9 planets in our solar system. The reason for that is because Pluto was a planet before. But in 2006, Pluto was reclassified from a planet to a dwarf planet. If you wonder why it happened, then I will let you know. For being a planet, there are 3 important criteria. Number 1 is that it should only revolve around Sun. Because if it revolves around a planet, then it is classified as a moon. But Pluto does complete this requirement. Number 2 is that it should be nearly spherical. And the reason for this is because when a planet has enough gravity, it takes all the mass in a whole thing, which ends up making it in a spherical looking shape, and that's why some asteroids are not fully spherical, because it doesn't have enough gravity. But Pluto does complete this requirement as well. But the point is the last one, which is that the celestial body should be able to clear its orbit. If you don't know what it means, then the clearing orbit is when a planet revolves around the Sun, then it has an orbit. But there are asteroids all over the solar system, so clearing orbit is when the celestial body has enough gravity to clear its orbit, which means it should pull all the asteroids around itself into it. But Pluto doesn't do that. And guess what are the requirements for a celestial body to become a dwarf planet? The first two are the same one, which Pluto completes. But the third requirement for being a dwarf planet is that it shouldn't clear its orbit, exactly what Pluto does. So Pluto exactly fits into the classification of dwarf planets. And that's why they changed Pluto from a planet to a dwarf planet. And also there are a few things that Pluto does which are really weird to a planet to do. One of them is that Pluto crosses Neptune's orbit. And also it has tilted orbit. Every planet has an orbit in a closely straight line, but Pluto is really tilted. And also something about Pluto is that when you take 5 Plutos and merge them together, that's how big our moon is. So you can imagine how small Pluto is. So that's why Pluto is not a planet anymore. If you have any questions, then ask me in comments. Hit like if you have enjoyed or learned something new, and subscribe if you think I've earned your subscription. Thanks for watching till the end. Goodbye and keep dreaming.